Connecticut Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger just turned into a Terminator. In a stunning reversal, Governor Schwarzenegger just came out against the Democrats' plan for health care reform. Our own Griff Jenkins is in California. Griff, he was for the plan, health care reform plan. Now the governor is against it. What happened?
That's right, Greta. You know, the governor was President Obama's biggest and if not only Republican national supporter. But we're here at the Capitol in Sacramento where earlier today the governor slammed the health care legislation. Take a look at what he said.
And now Congress is about to pile billions more onto California with the new health care bill. Now, as you know, while I enthusiastically supported health care reform, it is not reform to push more costs on the states that are already struggling while other states are getting sweetheart deals. Healthcare reform, which started as a noble and needed legislation, has become a trough of bribes, deals and loopholes. Yet, you've heard of the bridge to nowhere? Well, this is healthcare to nowhere. California's congressional delegation should either vote against this bill that is a disaster for California, or get in there and fight for the same sweetheart deal that Senator Nelson of Nebraska got for the Cornhusker state. Because that senator got for the Cornhusker state the corn, and we got the husk.
Greta, many of the folks out here seem to want health care, but they are hyper aware of their state's financial situation. We spoke with Marjorie Ginsburg, the executive director of the Nonpartisan Center for Healthcare Decisions, and I asked her if she thought this legislation would be good for Californians.
On the one hand, I think people are, for the most part, pretty jazzed that we may finally get insurance that people can get who haven't had access to it. On the other hand, they're a little concerned about what this is actually going to cost them out of pocket and what the future will bring.
And Greta, we spoke to one Californian who you may remember. Her name is Catherine Bragg, an outspoken critic of the health care reform legislation. She was at a town hall earlier this year. She has a bakery called Flower Child just north of San Francisco. We went up there and I asked her how she felt about the bill, which would appear all but imminent.
As a small business owner, how do you think this bill will affect you?
Well, as a small business owner, I am going to be forced to pay a fee, if you will. They don't want to call it a tax, but it's a fee in order to pay into a pool. The pool will be something that they'll start to gather right now for the next 4 years, let's say. And in gathering that money, nobody is going to actually have any additional health care benefits between now and then. There'll be a great pool of money that's being formed, but I'm going to be forced to pay it. I'm going to have employees that I won't be able to afford to buy insurance for. I can't right now, and I won't be able to then.
And as promised, we take you to